Sounds? Question mark? Let me open stream on
Yes,
my
but
laptop
it's
as well.
trends. I'm just curious. Because, yeah, we need to make sure stuff is working properly or something.
Oh boy, I love being able to hear my own voice.
Nice. Now you can. Let's go. Now everything's back.
Yay! You can hear
And
us
now there's no
now.
music. Oof.
Still no music. That's
Oof. No pug.
rough.
Sadly, there's no Pugtos music. Oof. That's sad.
All right, music
Because
now? Question mark. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. Meant to go here and then there. I am parsecing into Andy's laptop, and it is
still no.
confusing.
Sad.
It is incredibly confusing. I have not done this before. Still no music. Okay. Hmm. Still no music?
Still there. Go over there, go to over there. Yeah.
Start
Just
the map.
take
Yeah,
a
we
second.
want to get the music sorted, right? That would be kind of bad if we didn't have the
Alright.
music. All right,
Looks
yeah,
like
Andy, you
there's
can fix
both
music during the game. That's probably a good idea.
Looks like both
Yeah.
sides are in here. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's
I'm gonna ask if they're up for warm-ups now, so let's see if we have warm-ups up. And yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have Spherical versus Anubis Osiris. Both S+ players.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely be a close one. They're very close in TR. Only about 200 TR between them, which really isn't that much. Considering
and also Crystal is number 1 in his country, so yeah. Alright.
Anubis is number 1 in his country.
Yeah. Now we're
Versus Spherical,
gonna
who is
have a warm-up, so
1,300.
yeah. Now we have to wait for his warm-up and yeah.
Oh, but the Anubis with the almost hilarious global. Almost hilarious.
What? What?
Can I just get the room command?
I think it's the wrong
Or is it just
settings.
okay?
Now it's
Right. Warm up. Okay. All right.
warm up.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, Andy's got it.
All right. Warm up
Come
it
on, yeah.
is. So
OBS,
yeah.
right? And then
Let's see how this warm-up's gonna go.
there we go. And then let's
Alright.
also get the music fixed while it's
I think
going, yeah.
Crystal was trying to go for a DP cannon, but he probably missed her for something. Oh no,
Yeah,
DP cannon from Spherical!
that was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate
Um,
indeed, Togo.
Unfortunately, the intense
They got
amounts of pressure
disconnected by the
from
DP cannon.
intense amounts of pressure from Anubis's misdrops just
Yeah.
absolutely demolished Spherical's router, and there's not really much you can do against that. It's rather
True.
overpowered.
But then again, we're talking about this cannon. The only thing that the only thing that games cannot work. The only thing that games do not deal. The only thing that even the top players can counter, because DC cannons are always the bane of one's gameplay. No. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Your misdrops sure demolished them so badly, sadly, with the DC cannon. Alright, they're back, so yeah. Just make, by the way, yeah, let's see if we actually will get the warm up this time around, because I will not get it, unfortunately. Now I can. Now I'm interested. Yeah, I saw about. I remember seeing how bad this can could be. I suffered before, but yeah, time for the actual warm up. I don't know what Crystal's doing, but he sure is cooking something. Unfortunately, though, Miracle gets a second one, a second DC cannon, and yes, again, Crystal take. Oh no! Is our Miracle's thingy? Is Miracle's internet acting up so badly that it always stops them out by DC cannon? Oh no, that's sad. Are you okay? Is Miracle okay? In terms of internet? Yeah, I agree, Crystal. This is so sad indeed. But yeah, that's gonna hurt. All those DC cannons. My nerves are making me drop. Understandable, Crystal. Crystal, like, I drop on a freaking daily basis when I play Tetris. So, I understand your pain. Misdrops are inevitable, even at the top levels. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell specifically by the Espion. 20 warm-up rounds. I don't know if it's gonna be 20 warm-up rounds, but yeah. Circles typing. Oh no. Oh no. Apparently Spherical's Wi-Fi has been like that, like crazy. So yeah, that's sad. But yeah, this time around we're actually going into the match. So yeah, roll for yes to both sides. And let's see how the match is gonna go. Alright. SDPC versus an opener. So yeah, now we're going into the mid games because Crystal is gonna get a PC from the SDPC, sadly. However, he is gonna set the Spherical to the top of their board. So yeah, it's really more the game really is currently more in favor of Spherical of. Never mind, I was about to say something, but Crystal has misdropped. And yeah, those, I was about to comment there comes curse, but yeah. Crystal miss drops, so Spherical takes the first point this round. Alright, Crystal going for TKI while Crystal goes for what seems like to be an opener, cause I expected more of it. It kinda looked like it was supposed to be SDPC, but yeah. Whatever that was, we're now in the mid games and Crystal's playing over here on his board some NSS V-type, but clearing the level very quickly. So now we're back to mid game. Crystal has a lot of cheese on his board. And yet again some more NSS V-types. While Spherical has a very nice board state right now, so unfortunately though, that one hole in Crystal's stack is gonna top him out, so Spherical takes their second point. Alright, TKI versus TKI. Opposite sides but still the same opener. Although one went for the LST to continue with LST, the other one does not continue with LST. And now we're more or less in the mid games. Crystal breaking his back-to-back right now, but with just enough pressure to top out Spherical, taking his first point of the set. And yeah, next up, you're going to see SDPC spin versus PC no. And now we're waiting on the C spin, which won't be executed because of very bad stackings from Crystal, aka Anubis Zoe Cyrus. Yeah. And yeah, that's gonna top him out. So Spherical takes their third point now. And now we're gonna see Piscino versus TKI. The scuffed variation, I'm gonna call that, cause a TKI from Spherical looked very scuffed. But yeah. So far it looks like Spherical is doing great, but Anubis Osiris is kinda having some problems with their with his stacking, so yeah. But ready to fix them just in time to counter that T-spin / Tetris that was there. A nice 11 spike with the Topis Beast drop that sends Pickle to the top of their board, topping them out. Iris is gonna take his second point now. And yeah, I'm gonna just shorten it to Iris. I mean, that's the first time I changed how I call Iris in this match. But it's whatever. This time around though, Iris manages to successfully unleash an SDPC spin, sending Spherical to the top of their board. And yeah, Spherical is currently very high up, while Iris is having a great board state right now. Ooh, Spherical greeting for T-spin double, and they're gonna get it. Enough pressure on that JP's Beast drop from Harris is gonna give Spherical the 4th point. Match point for Spherical. Will they manage to win this match or what's gonna happen? I mean, we can't tell just yet. Both sides going for PCO. One go gets PCO denied variation plus miss drops. The other side gets 2 PCs. First PC and second PC, so Iris taking the 3rd point here. For the free still match point for Spherical. The first match still could be a TAWS breaker, but we can't tell just yet. However, that is a very nasty LP Smith drop. Especially without Spherical is currently managed to pressured. But yeah, then again, so far, we're just watching two S+ ranks fighting for the game, for the game in this. And yeah, right now, Iris is at the top of his board, while Spherical is a very comfortable position, but unfortunately the type is Vistro from Iris is gonna end it for him. Spherical is gonna take their 5th and final point to advance in the winner's bracket, while Iris is gonna go down to loser's bracket. So yeah, well played. That's a very nice that was a very good game. Very intense for S+ standards. So yeah. Good game from both sides. And yeah, shall we go on to our next match? It's gonna be between Perasao and Cyanium. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting match coming up next. Especially because we know Cyanium. Yeah. Yeah, understandable though. Mr. of Sorrow is the bane of one's existence in Tetris. In general, not just in Tetrio. Hey, forgot about Mr. Pelote in Tetrio, and also in Puyo Puyo Tetris, and also in every other almost every Tetris game that exists. So yeah, understandable. Currently only enemies in the room, and yeah. Roasao hasn't joined the room yet as far as I can see, but I cannot tell just yet. Wait. Alright. So both sides are like 17 TR apart, as we can see from the stats. Well, the rest of the stats here seem to be more in favor of Curaçao, but we don't know for certain, especially because the anime is pretty damn good. So yeah, Curaçao just joined the room and yeah. Let's and where are this match is gonna go. Okay, let's see if they'll both have for some warm-ups. And yeah, we're gonna have some warm-up. And alright, the second warm-up match of this thingy is gonna start now. So yeah. PCO, aka PC No now. I don't know if it was Miss PC version or not, but I do know that Perasa went for either stick spin or SDPC spin. One of the spin variations. Ooh, nice TST. From Senium. And he's gonna cancel all the garbage Perasa is sending in. Sending a very nice 14 spike, which Perasao seems to survive. Very nice gameplay from both sides, playing some great skills. And Cyanium is gonna be able to top out Perasao very, very nicely. And yeah, that was the warm-up match. Now let's see if both sides are ready for the actual match. Alright, both sides are ready. So go for yes to both sides. And here we go. Small body with the sick beat. Cyanium, and go for yes to both sides. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! We start off with PCO versus SDPC spin. PC ended up in PC No, unfortunately for Cyanium. And we're off to mid games, where Pegasao unfortunately has a misdrop opener. Wait, no, not a misdrop opener, a misdrop continuation. The misdrop variation. So now Pegasao stuck in NES Tetris B-type. Meanwhile, in the chat, Small Body yet again says their catchphrase sticky pro sticky appears to MVP, and a nice head spike from Cyanium has got top out Pegasao, giving him the first point of the set. Alright. PCO versus SDPC Spin. PCO ended up in a PC no though. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And I think that was a misdrop or miscalculation from Cyanium. But he's gonna be able to fix that. And continue for a nice 7 spike. Cyanium's getting a bit of back-to-back, a small back-to-back, but still a bit of back-to-back. However, Pegasao still survives. So yeah. Right now, both sides seem to be very even in terms of garbage. Both sides keeping out lots of pressure. Cyanium squeezing out that very greedy T-spin double. While Pegasao is now very low on their board. Now getting some more garbage from Cyanium. And now look at this nice 4-wide setup that Cyanium accidentally got from the stacking. Nice. Okay, that's the Tetris and another Tetris, followed by another Tetris. Thanks to nice cheese. Cyanium didn't take a T-spin single there, but Pegasao's board looks like an NES Tetris B-type yet again. And yeah, here we go. Cyanium takes a second point for this match. This match can get pretty intense at times. But yeah, DT Cannon versus TKI. Tried to go for the PC variation, I can see, but no PC for Cyanium. Thankfully managed to survive that hated spike from Pegasao. Oh no, misdropping the S-piece, and Pegasao with all that pressuring is gonna take their first point. Alright. PCO getting the first PC. It looks like there's a second PC solved there. And Cyanium's gonna get it. 2-9 second PC. There was also a third PC solved, but unfortunately Cyanium resell the piece for that PC, so yeah. No third PC though, but still. Cyanium takes the third point regardless. PCO getting the PC and surviving the first part of the SDPC spin. This time I caught it was a SDPC spin, so yeah. Oh no! Misholding the piece, but fixing it very nicely. Alright, this TSD setup from Cyanium coming up next. He's gonna get a nice 14 spike, sending Pegasao to the top of their board. But they managed to squeeze to get out of it alive for now. Alright. And yeah, Cyanium's very high up right now. Pegasao now about to keep up some extra pressure, but Cyanium seems to actually get out of the situation he was in earlier. Coming back with a nice 15 spike. And unfortunately, a few misdrops for Pegasao are gonna mean the end for them, so Cyanium takes a 4th point. Match point for Cyanium, 4-1. Alright. Pegasao starts off with an SDPC spin.
I just realised my microphone has been muted this entire time.
Yeah, it was indeed, Togo. And yeah, welcome back.
I didn't realise. I've been talking, and I just thought TK was not noticing I was here and talking over people. No, I'm just being an idiot.
But yeah, don't
Thank you,
worry,
Andy,
man.
for
Just watch
pointing that out.
anyways. So yeah, right now we can see that Cyanium and Pulassar are both somewhat even in terms of garbage, but Cyanium has the better cheese so far. At least better cheese execution.
A great
And
teaspoon
that 12
Tetris.
spike is gonna be it for this
Arrow
match.
isn't gonna get down.
Cyanium's gonna take this match 5-1. GG well played from both sides. So yeah, that was quite a match. Lots of backs and forths, but Cyanium came out on top regardless and took the win.
Where is it? There it is. Transition. Wow.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna real quick go and hydrate now. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. It's gonna be quick, so
Hydration?
yeah,
Question
hydration
mark?
moment.
What's that?
Make sure to hydrate everyone.
What's hydration? I've never heard of that before. That doesn't sound like something that I would do. Hydration.
You ask, Togo. Hydration is the action of drinking a beverage known as water. And yeah.
What's
Yeah,
water?
hydrate
That's
everyone.
your funny words make me laugh.
Yeah, I like your funny words, Magic Man. Alright, now for hydration moment. Be right back.
Okay. So we could be doing top 8, we could be doing a losers bracket match. I think are the losers bracket matches all ongoing right now is the issue.
Alright.
Alright, I think we do have
ready.
our next match.
So do we
Let
have
me
a
just
match right now or not yet?
let me get the names in.
Alright.
Um, right, are they getting pinned in the Discord?
Our next match is gonna be between
DM
Liam
and Shige.
and Shige
Yes.
or Gab. It's gonna be a
Shige.
match between at least according to the pings here. It looks like you're gonna have an S plus versus S rank match right now. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to
Looks
see
like
how it
the stream control is a little bit wonky. Something's gone a bit wrong. Let me Reset that. Is that better? Is that work? The names are still not changing. Say is that the names somewhere?
All right. So yeah, Igam and Shigeo5 are the names of the
Sorry,
players.
having some slight technical difficulties with the
Oh, no.
the stream. There we go. Thanks, Andy. Absolute
By
legend.
looking at the stats here, it looks like Igam has quite the stats for NS Plus, like 203 PPS and 62 APM. That's something else. I never seen an S Plus like that before in terms of average stats.
There's certainly
They certainly do have interesting stats.
certainly
So
much higher than we've seen an S Plus before.
Yeah.
When I was S Plus, I was like 80 versus. But on the other hand, they look like they're very open gamey. 62 APM, 116 versus. That's big opener game stats. So that 2.03 PPS could just be very inflated.
But yeah. It's gonna be an interesting match regardless, even though Shige right now is stats wise at a disadvantage, but we cannot tell until we see the match because as we can see also Shige's PB in 4 lines is 45 seconds. So and that's very impressive for an S rank. So yeah. That's indeed gonna be interesting. Okay, we're gonna have warm up.
They're gonna.
Alright.
We have ready from Shige. Checking on Negum.
Okay.
Awesome.
So Egam
Let's go.
confesses to being what's known as an opener main. So yeah. Let's see the warm up. DT Cannon versus PCO getting the first PC. But then right afterwards getting the DT Cannon as well. Oh no, Igam has a few misdrops.
Few misdrops, but he's getting down pretty efficiently.
Definitely not played like
yeah, she's gonna have some even worse misdrops there.
Yeah, unfortunately that one misdrops seal the deal for Shige, so yeah, that's gonna be quite a match, judging by the stats here and the misdrops. So yeah, let's see how this match is gonna go.
Alright, waiting for them to ready up.
Alright, both sides are ready, so go for yes, and let's see how the match is gonna go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Tetris!
And
we have.
I
was gonna say that's extended SDPC, but it seems like they just misdropped the O into the exact space for extended SDPC.
Yeah.
And
big, so it. But yeah.
Made me very sad. I was very hyped for a 25 spike. But it was not to be, alas. We see some absolute Yukinari on Shige's board. It just doesn't quite work out.
Shige has had quite
a TST on top of a TST.
New DT versus SDPC.
I don't think that's new DT. I think that's the normal DT setup. But when you have early ST, new DT is the setup for the bag after that.
Well, at least that's what I recall from hearing some other people calling this opener new DT.
Yeah.
But
I mean, new DT is the PC setup, right? And Shige takes that point after a few misdrops on Egam's board. And just an unfortunate lack of an eyepiece with that big well.
Alright,
We're
PCO
gonna
versus
see
SDPC.
SDPC. And
Unfortunately, we dropped the T-spin.
that T-spin is not going to be able to.
He's dropping
him that.
T-spin.
He skims the Z piece instead of getting the Z spin, which is interesting. But he has a lot of dependencies here. Be able to get down. This will be about who can kind of.
It looks like the third
third
tables have come because Shige's got top out here now. And Egam's got
155 versus from Egam without the SDPC, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
Especially for an S+. We're seeing another SDPC, another TO, but he doesn't get the
denied variation for Tetris PC.
And it's SDPC spin, but he misdrops the T, which is not great.
But
it's not gonna allow him to downstack as well.
Egam built a lot on it, so yeah, that's quite bad. But he managed to fix that.
Shige getting the combo game as well, and that's gonna top him out with those misdrops. It's 2-2.
Drops plus the beginning of a small one back-to-back from Shige at the top of his board, gave him the second point, so it's set up to 2-2. PCO versus DPC. And yeah, second PC denied by the garbage from Egam. Damn, Shige seems to be pretty damn good with PCs so far, as I can tell. But yeah, lots of miss drops, and Egam playing with 2.2 PPS here, so yeah, Egam takes the lead yet again, 3-2. PCO versus SDPC. Now we're mid-game gaming again. Holy cow. What lag was that for the garbage to come towards Shige's board?
What? A misshot from Egam's side over the.
Oh no,
PSP.
Egam. Oh no, I saw that. These two pesquills are gonna cause trouble.
Equally is not brilliant misdrops on Shige's side as well. He's gonna have to transition here pretty well to get down.
Better position, especially if it's cheese. And yeah, Egam recovers from that. And so far it looks more like a freaking SS match instead of an S+ versus S.
These are some absolutely crazy stats from both sides. Both playing over 100 versus. That misdrop at the top from Shige. He's gonna be able to get down here, especially with the constant pressure from Egam.
Egam's got to take 4 points for the 2. Match point for Egam.
An S+. This is.
This is insane for S and S+. So yeah. Oh no, SPC variation and PC no denied variation.
Looks like Shige isn't going to be able to capitalize on it too well, which is unfortunate. He just isn't able to stand to actually capitalize on Egam's misdrops. He finds a few TSDs. That misdrop from Egam. Again.
Oh no! But Shige also has equally as bad misdrop.
The eyepiece over. He's gonna have to really kind of cycle through these pieces.
Lots of misdrops from Shige right now. And yes, there's a B-type has come to want Shige right now. Misdrop. So yeah, that's sad.
Egam feeling the pressure right now. And that's,
that was the misdrop festival from both sides, must I say. But Shige managed to come out of the top and take the 3rd point. Still a match point for Egam. But Shige getting the first PC in the PC. But then getting nice potential for 2nd PC.
Egam getting the color clear, but you're going to need to get down. That eye misdrop's going to be not brilliant. He's got 2 eye dependencies here, which is gonna take a lot of pieces to deal with. That's definitely not gonna be the best bit.
And we're gonna see the first TAWS breaker!
We have our TAWS breaker. Someone
Yeah.
spam that command in the chat, except don't spam it.
And yeah. PCO
Yeah, I'll do it.
and SDPC spin again. But yeah, that SDPC spin's gotta do the job. This is
Powerful.
15 spikes. So
He can
Wiggum is
win.
gonna win this. GG well played. Both sides have very impressive stats for their rankings though, so yeah. I think both should be at assess by this point. So yeah. That was a nice game.
Very good game from both players. And
Yeah.
oh, I haven't pinged stream. Thank you, Sketched. That's stream updates. Stream is live, and we are in top 8.
Oh no, we forgot to ping for the stream.
Twitch.
We're in top 8. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, we're indeed in top 8 now.
Weeklies.
So yeah. Which match should we start off with in this
I
top
assume
8?
just the top one.
Yeah, Cephalon versus
we have
Cyanium.
Cyanium versus Cephalon, yes. Let me get that sorted here. Cyanium versus
Cyanium was in the room, by the
Cephalon.
way, and versus Cephalon.
There we go. Transition.
Oh, there you go. I think you cannot. I think you should not live yet. You should just stay in spectators because at some point your match is gonna get called because you're now in top 8. But yeah, Shige, you can leave if you want to, but if you want, you can still watch through the lobby unless you're streaming. Then yeah, I don't know about that situation. But yeah. Cyanium and Cephalon, their stats are like 700 TR apart, and most stats are more in favor of Cephalon, but we've seen how Cyanium is playing, so we know that he's a pretty damn good player. Let's see how this match is gonna go.
Right, are both players ready? Let me get against Tetrio.
Alright.
We don't have Cephalon still in the room because I haven't pinged the room. I haven't pinged them
both
to
Cyanium
join.
and
That's Cephalon at.
Oh, wait, never mind. Well, now Cephalon is pinged, so yeah. Let's wait on Cephalon to join the room.
Alright, they're in the room.
What's predictions for matches? What's the prediction? Alright. We're gonna be seeing a warm-up next up, so yeah, let's see how this warm-up's gonna go. Alright. Both sides going for PCO. Cyanium getting the PC no, but Cephalon getting the PC.
Cyanium finding a very nice down stack again. Seems to be a common theme in his games. He's very, very strong at timing his opener attacks to cancel his opponents.
Going for back-to-backs, but having to break it because yeah, that's not the best place to have a good back-to-back on. Unless you're an X rank, then you can capitalize on your speed.
Unless you're an X rank, in which case you just go so fast that you cycle through every single piece instantly anyway. And
I mean,
Sandy's
that's
in a
what
scary
they're gonna do,
here.
don't
He
they?
sit down, but he agrees for the
But
T-spin
still,
instead.
judging by
But he's
the
able
situation right
to
now, Sayanium is gonna
find his way
take
down.
this warm-up match. Both sides are yeah, but Sayanium managed to capitalize on the cheese very nicely. So yeah, that was quite a match, quite a warm-up match. Can't wait to see how
That
the match
was
is gonna
indeed
go.
one of the warm-ups of all time.
And also, when's changing the comms to be Vogel Togo and Siki 2000 in the chat
Oh,
here?
is that not?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, wait, it should be. Wait. Oh, there it is, isn't it? Oh, in the Twitch chat, the Twitch command. Let me sort that out. Slash edit com
Alright.
comms
And
CK2000.
yeah, and also, yeah, dear guys, it's not told if it's not scuffed. But yeah. Oh god, Bogotogo. Like that. And yeah, predictions when? Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah. Wait.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's
It seems like
understandable.
both players are ready.
Yeah.
Let's get started with our first top 8 match.
Yeah, let's see how this top 8 match gonna go. Make sure you change to top 8 layout though, cause yeah, that exists. Oh no, Cyanium missed. Cyanium starting off with the misdrop opener. And Cephalon's gonna capitalize on that and take the first point of the set. Cyanium Cyanide Spike. Okay, pain. And yeah. Oh no, now it's Cephal who gets the misdrop opener. And yeah, that's what you call the turntables. But this time around, Cephal manages to get out of the situation compared to Cyanium who had to top out. Oh, he didn't have to top out, but he did top out. So, yeah. Alright. Nice Tetris, another Tetris. On that we say double Tetris. And Cyanium greeting with that back to back, but still. But having to break it regardless. And yeah. Cephalon capitalizing on the situation and taking the second point by pressuring Cyanium just enough to top him out. Right, it's PCO versus whatever this opener is that Cephalon is doing. Looks like a misdrop opener to me. But I'm sure it's probably a variation of some opener, or at least an opener in general, but misdropped or so. But yeah, so far that's some nice gameplay. And yes, Cephalon still manages to survive that and take the third point, regardless of the situation. Yeah. Alright. TKI versus TKI. Alright. And yeah. Now we're in mid-game gaming. So far looks like that. Yeah. Looks like both sides are fairly even. And yeah, Cephalon so far. Having a nice 6-3 stack for a moment, but breaking it for the cheese. Okay, an 8 spike gonna shoot up Cephalon a little bit, but not anything too serious. However, that 16 spike plus the Tetris,
Yeah, that's gonna kill.
top out Cephalon, so Cyanium takes the first point for the set for him at least. And yeah, now we're doing a TKI versus TKI yet again. Because we love seeing TKI, don't we? But yeah, into mid game, because Senu does not get a PC from the TKI potential PC variation or whatever this variation is called. And yeah, this 14 spike gonna send some serious damage to Cephalon's board. But still, not something that's not unsolvable, because Cephalon managed to survive that despite the Tetris. And yeah,
Is he gonna be able to get down now is the question. He has a lot of
really managed
garbage to
stack-
get through, and he's not
they
gonna have
managed
an
to
eye
get
piece
back
to deal with
down.
this fight.
Unfortunately
That eye
not.
dependency.
They don't seem to be the right pieces,
And-
so Cyanium is gonna take the second point here.
Cyanium one hole off a PC at the end there, which is very sad.
And yeah. Looks like I'm a center world DT cannon. Oh no, center world DT cannon to see for wide,
and
but there's a 19 spike coming up, and yeah.
Big spike from Cyanium.
And
Double
Cephal has to
tap
take that to take that to destroy most of the damage there with the 4 wide, because that will develop the 4 wide in the slightest, from what I can observe. So we had to break it. Trying to pull off a wombo, but Cyanium pulls off the Neumes and takes this match and takes this 4 wide down. No problemo. However, in this mid game, it seems like
Oh, and that
there's
spike,
decent
he
mid game from
missed
Cephalon.
hold, and he's not gonna be able to
And yeah,
deal
that,
with it.
that mid game got to give Cephalon a 4th point. Match point for Cephalon. Alright. And yeah, TKI versus I think TKI as well into LST.
Oh, that spike.
Lots of
Can Cyanium get down here? Ooh,
got a 10 spike.
that's it.
It's gonna end. He's gonna finish it for Cyanium. Cephalon takes the 5th and final match, 5-2. Advancing on to winners final. And yeah, that was a nice game from both sides. But yeah, it just wasn't enough for Cyanium to continue. So yeah, Cephalon takes this match, and yeah, our next match in top 8 is gonna be between Small Bunny and Plaid Paint.
You know it's gonna be a good match when this happens.
Now it's time for a veterans match, because Paint and Small Bunny are both veterans. Same with Cephalon, if I recall correctly, and also Cyanium. Same especially because the lots of grand finals that Cyanium has been in, and most of them he ended up getting second place in, and unfortunately, which is sad. But yeah, let's see how this is gonna go.
Right, both players are in the room. We have Played Pain pulling out his Japanese keyboard. Oh,
Yeah. All right. We're gonna see a warm up. All right. PC no versus PC no. Sad. That's a sad
Oh,
moment.
bunch of misdrops
Yeah,
from
Small Bunny
Playpay
goes
there.
for this PCO continuation, which I forgot the name of, and she gets a nice 15 spike
Oh,
total.
it picked the place that he survives that.
Yeah, Pain survives that, but then a few more lines and misdrops, and Small Bunny is gonna take this warm-up match. Oh god. Let's see if both sides are ready now, cause yeah. Because yeah, both sides are guaranteed to give us a great match, from what we can see. Also from what we've seen before. Alright.
Small Bunny, of note, is also
Oh
number
yes,
one
3
in
to
her
1
country.
Petro. Alright. SDPC or something, but Mr. Variation from Flat Paint. Small Bunny has a very clean board
Small
on
Bunny
top
is a
of
very
it.
clean board, but Paint has a lot of misdrops and
Ooh, yeah, I see that.
bad tendencies there. Is he going to be able to get down here? He's able to skim off the
Ooh, but
the
he's gonna get the
garbage.
right IP7, the
Cleared
right
up as
IP7
well.
in time.
He needs to open up those garbage lines and
In
get
time.
down as fast as he can here, because Small
Right
Bunny
now.
is one vicious bunny when it comes to attacking like this.
And
That's a big spike, and that
cancellation plus
can
6
take the first
big
point.
spike. So yeah, Small Bunny takes the first point of the set here. Alright.
We have Snail TKI versus SDPC, and
Oh no, but we dropping the PC.
almost the perfect Tetris PC there from PlayPay, but misdrops that eyepiece in a very unfortunate moment. Oh, floating T-spin, question mark, exclamation mark, no, damn, didn't see
That
it.
Paint panics it and then sends back a 12
I
spike.
think Paint was thinking about it, he saw the floating T-spin and went, do I go for it? And then Bunny immediately
no,
said,
Small Bunny!
I misdropped the
The
top!
type is misdrop sure did no justice for her.
I think Small Bunny has rather aptly summed up her feelings there with
Now 1 to 1, both sides going for PCO. Both sides getting C from the PCO.
Both sides getting PC, Plate's gonna get the second one, and
Oh
he's
no,
gonna
Small Bunny doesn't
have
get it at the same time.
but gets the double
And
on
also
Paint.
misdrops the J piece, which yeah, was
Forgot
the only hope for Small
when
Bunny
he
to
been in the
survive
middle.
it. She managed to cut off the DPC, but she still died unfortunately for
Haji, cool spin, question mark, exclamation mark, no way, who did this, laughing crying emoji.
I forgot which spin opener that was. You know what? I just gonna call it cool spin because
That was MS2.
Okay, MS2. Okay. And yeah, since I
But
can't
yeah, it's cool spin, right? They're all cool spin.
I can bother differentiating between different C-spin operators. I'm just gonna start calling them cool spin.
Very strong T-spin Tetris from Small Bunny, and they've got Paint to the top. They just need to find the kill here.
Flat Paint managed to grid
get
just
that garbage
at the
10.
time for it.
Paint is able to get down, and Small Bunny.
Oh no! For Small Bunny gave Flat Paint the third point.
Seems to be misdropping at critical moments here, and it doesn't quite seem to be working out for them.
This is the festival today. TKI vs TKI.
And Paint not finding the second TSD and instead opting to open up his garbage. Which is an interesting choice. That misdrop is not brilliant.
That big hole in
did he have a thin TSD there? I think he had a thin TSD there. But yeah, I can't quite
Nobody
find
just
the.
too much of a pressure and
Yeah.
good back to back for Splatpain to survive that. So Small Body takes a second point. Yet again, we start with TKI versus TKI. A very certified old classic. But yeah, followed up by a nice 10 spike, which Splatpain partially tanks and partially cancels. But yeah. Unfortunately, Small Bunny hesitating too much, so Flatpaint punishing that by topping her out and taking the 4th point. Now match point for Flatpaint. Alright. PC over versus PC no. Mishold variation, but the second
Bunny
Small
finds
Bunny
the
fall is gonna get
colors there.
denied as well.
Ooh,
A 12
big
spike from
12 spike.
Flatpaint.
Yeah, pain. Still isn't enough to kill. And Small Bunny does have their garbage line very open.
Yeah, nice
So
9-0
they
stacking
can
set
just
up by the cheese.
they could slam down just some Tetrises here and they'd probably be fine. And a very nice donation as well there.
Yeah.
To get a nice T-spin single to continue the combo. And Small Bunny, I don't know if it's just me, but do they seem to be playing particularly fast today? Almost 1.5 PPS here, and that's rather considerably faster than we've seen them play in the past.
Well,
and especially since we're a minute into the game now.
Nothing we've seen about of Small Bunny. She usually tends to play slow, but it usually seems to also pay off for her because she's pretty damn good when she's playing slow. Also when she's playing fast. As you can see too, her versus score is very high as well.
Macro. I envy her ability to pull spikes out of literal air. It's genuinely impressive sometimes seeing macro gameplay work really well. She definitely has a way of doing it that's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the floating T-spin there, but it looks like Paint's gonna top out there though.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Those miss
no,
drops
but
unfortunately aren't.
yeah, that's right. Miss drop didn't really do any justice for Plaid Paint. Small Bunny taking a 3rd point here. And still match point Paint, but
it's a slap doo-doo dog in the VC. No way.
I think it was PC no missed PC variation for Plaid Paint. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh no! Small Bunny misdrops the fractal, and it's gonna seal the deal for whereas Plaid Paint is gonna take this match 5-3 and advance on to winners finals as well. GG's
right,
for both sides.
It's fine, Andy. I got it. Oh, we're both trying to control it at the same time. Ah, there you go. Nice. 92. The 5-3 paint. Wow, I'm so good at this. Oh, I was trying to say I need to put this one needs to be shiny. I forgot to put these ones in. Oh no. Small.
And yeah,
Bunny.
we only have
Wow.
one more match. We only have one match currently going on in. Oh wait,
professional stream
we
mode.
only have 2 more matches to do next up. So yeah, our next match is gonna be between Trolley and Egam.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we're gonna have Perasao versus Pink Lobster. So yeah, for now we're gonna do the match between Egam and Trolla. So yeah, Troller. an S rank and S plus. But damn, trollers. That sure seems like a troll because damn. S rank with 1.81 PPS and 55 APM. That's interesting stats to see. But yeah, troller got those crazy stats indeed.
Oh,
But Digam, you also got some crazy stats for an S plus. So yeah, both players got some
both
crazy
players,
stats for the ranks.
both players, very high stats for their ranks. Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Our
yeah, in
next,
particular, over 100 versus an S rank is very
yeah,
high.
let's
Okay,
see.
right.
I feel like this might
Let
be the battle
me
of the
check if both
SPC, says
players
Digam.
are ready for warm up, potentially.
Alright. Let's see if they're up for warm-ups. And yeah, we're gonna see some warm-ups.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. And good luck. Let's see how this is gonna go. Because Troller, if I got correctly, only today joined the TAWS server, so
Press the wrong
gonna be
button
interesting
there.
to see how
And we do, in fact, have SDPC versus SDPC.
spin,
One player
which
going for
is really
SDPC,
slow,
the other one going for the PC route, but
but
in
the
favor of
spin
Spider,
route.
Troller going 2.7 PPS there for a considerable amount of time, which is very impressive for an S rank. Oh, that misdrop is not brilliant. They
Yeah,
can't.
Misdrop is gonna
Currently trying to find the
slow
spin
Troller
there.
down little,
Uh,
but not prevent them from winning, so Troller gonna take this warm-up match.
That was some very fast and very efficient gameplay from Troller there. Alright, let me...
Right, let's see how this. Let's see if both sides are ready now.
Ooh.
Okay, that's some timing. And yeah, both sides are ready, so. Well, no, Igam is ready, but what about Troller?
Like,
Let's see if Troller is ready. Yes! So goal for yes! Let's see how this match is gonna go. Booyah! Tetris battle! And yeah, start off with SDPC versus SDPC. Unfortunately, Igam does not get a PC, and Troller gets denied a PC that they found. Okay, but Igam was gonna keep some consistent spikes, and yeah, Troller is gonna top out here. So Igam takes the first point. Alright, DT Cannon versus SDPC Spin. Getting the spin. And the IPC drop gonna prevent Troller from doing anything, so Igam takes second point.
The IP's shooting off to the moon there with that.
With IPs. IPs is always are the most are the nastiest when they are misdrop at the top of the board. SDPC
Well, it just seems to be
one misdrop and the other one gets the PC. Yeah. So Igam takes the third point very quickly. Trolling the Troller. Like a pro.
And I got PC versus BT Cannon and the misdrop variation. And I don't think there's gonna be much here for Igam to do to save that.
Yeah. Igam can save that with that misdrop. So Troller gonna take a first point here. Yeah, rip Cannon. Indeed. Alright. SDPC spin versus SDPC. But unfortunately, the SDPC spin is misdropped because of the IPC yet again. So Troller takes a second point.
2 points for Troller, and This might be a comeback.
No.
Another SDPC versus SDPC spin, and Troller is able to get the PC off from this one. But Egam's also able to get the first C spin off, but he can't get the second.
Spike afterward. Troller's gonna get a third point now, tying up 3-3. Just SDPC. Sheesh. Yes. Just reading Platpain's comment.
And he gets another PC there, and is he going to be able to get down before Troller sends the next spike?
Yeah.
Both players absolutely numing right now. We're seeing 2.3 PPS from both players.
Like a U-rank match right now. Not a friggin' S versus S+.
A U-rank match with a few more misdrops than normal.
Yeah. A U-rank match
is definitely playing
2000.
very, very strongly right now.
Oh no.
Trollers gonna be able to get down there.
Gonna do it for Troller, so Egam takes the 4th point, match point for Egam.
We have a match point for Egam. Right, PCO v PCO.
PCO versus PCO.
Neither player finding that PC. It's unfortunate.
I'm not sure if there was a PC or not, but yeah, I think.
I don't think there was.
Yeah, at least for that pattern, probably there wasn't any, but maybe for the pattern.
It might have been with the. It might have been with Color Stay By.
Would have been one. I don't know. But yeah, mid-game gaming now, so no more relying on openers. But oh no, Egam misdrops the J-piece.
Oh, and that's gonna be a rough misdrop for Egam. Then followed up by a second misdrop.
And yeah, Troll's gonna punish that, so TAWS Breaker is coming up next.
And another SDPC battle from both players. Question is, will Troller be able to find the PC here? He chooses not to go for the PC, which is interesting. He had the standard Tetris PC there, I think.
Yeah.
And continues misdropping quite a bit.
Yeah, and those misdrops are just gonna be it for Troller.
Oh, and that
Egam is gonna punish Troller for trolling, I think.
And
maybe not. Troller surviving,
playing it down. I don't think that's gonna be it.
Until this moment, so Egam managed to pressure just enough to top out Troller. And yeah, Egam wins this TAWS Breaker 5-4, advancing on. Damn, that was quite a match though for an S+ versus S Bank.
Very well played by both players there.
True. Most skillless set, says Pink Lobster. And yeah. Alright. An interesting match, so yeah. Next up is Perroissau versus Pink Lobster. So yeah.
Right, sorry. Versus we have Parasol versus Pink Lobster, yes. Let's get them on the board.
Alright, I've pinged them.
Yep. Yeah. You do the ping.
Wait, no, sorry, it's not Small Bunny. It's Perroissau, sorry.
Sorry. Oops, incorrect ping moment. Right. So, I mean, Pink Lobster are a TAWS veteran at this point. Still somehow in S+.
Yeah.
Seems like he kind of transitioned to S+ and F quite a lot.
I remember Pink Lobster used to be an SS before, so yeah. I presume it's just that Pink Lobster probably had some bad, unfortunate games. But yeah, next up is Purasao versus Pink Lobster. It's gonna be an interesting match because both sides are pretty good for what we have seen. So yeah. Yeah, the cap is SS rank, Mr. Obsession. So yeah. Let's see if there are 4 warm-ups.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have some warm-ups next soon. And yeah, we're gonna have warm-up. Let's see how this warm-up's gonna go. Alright.
Right, we see DT Cannon versus
No.
PCO. And he finds a very nice downstack there.
Yeah.
Isn't able to get the touch at the end of it, unfortunately. That would have dealt the big damage. And he's going for a... I feel like he was going for a TST and then kind of went there. I give up. Don't want the TST no more. He just seems to be covering his garbage well a lot, and that's gonna be the end. It's gonna top him out.
We're also gonna take this warm-up match. That's quite an interesting match so far. Even though it was only the warm-up, so I wonder how this match is gonna go now. Okay, both sides are ready, so goal for yes, and let's see the match. How it's gonna go. And yeah. 3, 2, 1, nuke trees. Okay, SDPC spin from Purasao versus TKI from Pink Lobster. Who managed to tank the entire cool spin from segment of the SDPC spin. But yeah, so far we're now mid-game gaming. Both sides seem to have had a few misdrops, not playing with the most of.
That's not how you STSD.
That's not how you make the angle burst for an STSD, Pink Lobster. But yeah, that's a miscalculation from Pink Lobster that cost him by getting guy up. However, he's still alive and has a nice 09 stack to go to cover for that little mistake. But yeah, very nice 3 back-to-back, almost 4 back-to-back. Pink Lobster gonna take the first point of the set. Alright. Okay, PC no versus. Oh no. Versus DPC Mr. Galore variation. And yeah. Oh no. Pink Lobster unfortunately misses the placement of that one. Z-piece, sorry.
He's able to get his weldo here, so if he's able to get down, he should be fine.
Oh
But
no! Pink
misdrop.
Lobster continuous misdrops.
And he's not got the eyepiece fast enough.
Yeah. The eyepiece was 1 piece too late. So Purasao takes their first point, so it's 1-1 now. Oh no, PC no misdrop variation versus the TPC spin. But yeah, Pink survives the SDPC spin. We're off to mid-game gaming. Purasao has some interesting stacking choices and a very nice T-spin vision.
Hey CK, I'm gonna need you to entertain the stream for a minute or two solo while I really quickly head to the toilet. I will be right back.
Okay. You can entertain the stream if you need. But yeah, so far it looks like Pink Lobster had to wait quite some time to get a T-Speed. Oh no, and stalling for a T-Speed triple and getting it and finished off with a 5 back-to-back grid chain. Pink Lobster takes a second point with such grid. Damn. Yeah, Mr. Variation glitch. And yeah, continuing on. PCO versus DT Cannon. Oh no! Peroasao misses the T-spin double. Having a bad board. Meanwhile, Pink Lobster has a fractal. He unleashes it, setting up an STSD, but it won't be in time. It won't come in time because Peroasao tops out. So Pink Lobster taking a third point, 3-1. Alright, TKI versus DPC Spin. Alright, getting to spin double Tetris there. Totaling a 12 spike with a single afterwards. So yeah. Pink Lobster gets a third spike down stack. Not doing much damage, but still giving enough time for Pink Lobster to down stack. And yeah, Peroasao manages to go back down a little bit after this further spike and being in the red again. But then again, come a few meditations,
I have
missed
returned to see Pink Lobster misdropping like 5 pieces.
But yeah, those Swiss drops aren't really gonna help Peroasao because they're gonna top out. Pink Lobster taking a 4th point.
100 versus right now.
Pink Lobster.
4-1.
Alright. SDP. No,
this would be a
no.
rather significant upset if Pink Lobster were to win this. Almost 1,000 TR.
Yeah.
And Parent misdrops the J piece. That's a J piece, right?
I
always get J and L mixed up.
I know that blue is Jade and orange is L. That's all I know.
I just randomly like flip a coin in my head, 50-50. And it it works 50% of the time. Can't argue with those.
Yeah, I mean,
those results.
50-50, so it's bound to work at least 50.
Bound to work like 50% of the time, right?
Sometimes way less, sometimes way more.
Sometimes almost going to the mid-game C-spin there at the top on line 20, which is not where you really want to be doing a C-spin.
Alright. A few good down stacks from Pink Lobster and yeah, Peroasao.
Both players currently just trying to get down because both players are very high up on their board.
Yeah.
Pink Lobster going for a slightly cleaner route though, getting some T-spins in the process, and that misdrop at the top could be deadly.
Yeah.
For Pero.
Misdrop from Pero, but they're gonna manage that.
He's opened up his garbage, but he's getting consistent damage.
Pink Lobster giving up way too much pressure for damage. That T-speed triple is gonna finish it all for Peroasao, as Pink Lobster is gonna take the win here and advance on in the loser's bracket. GG's to both sides, that was quite a match. But yeah, next up is I accidentally pinged before and for
the match you pinged before.
Yeah, but first things first, our next match is gonna be between Liam and Cyanium.
Are we? Is that right? No, it's Egum and Small Bunny.
Wait.
Is it not?
According to the bracket series, it looks like Egum and Cyanium.
Oh, have I got it wrong on my thing?
Yeah,
I have got it wrong on my thing. Oopsie daisy. That's my bad. It's the other way around. Cyanium.
And then
Small Bunny
versus Pink Lobster.
Cool. That is my bad. I got it wrong on the stream. Signing the ego. There we go. Hey.
All
No
right.
mistakes were made. I don't know what you could possibly mean.
Igam is in the room, and so
Stream
is
is not
Sam.
scuffed.
Let's wait on Sam to join in.
I have no idea.
Igam, the insanest plus rank, and Cyanium, the Newming SS rank.
Sorry, shout outs to Mr. ISAT, who has very conveniently arrived for his TAWS League match while I am doing TAWS comps.
Shout outs indeed. Right, both sides are in there.
Great timing.
Yeah.
Great, absolutely spiffing timing. Could not have been better. Oh man.
Okay,
Right.
we're gonna have some warm-ups.
Let's get these warm-ups going.
We need to get a poll going soon, cause yeah, I really do wanna bet my wager all my points. And yeah, we're gonna do some warm-ups.
All right.
Let's see how this warm-up's gonna turn out. G.
G.
Yes, G indeed. G indeed. Alright. SDPC versus PCO, PCO denied variation. Getting the PC from the SDPC, and yeah, Egam's gonna take this match very quickly, this warm-up match, in 10 seconds and 46 milliseconds.
Very swag. Okay. Right.
And yeah, so I'm getting some flashbacks right now. Ready? Oh yeah. And yeah, Egam is ready.
Yes from Egan. Waiting for Cyanium.
Waiting for the Neum the confirmation, but yeah, we're gonna start. So goal for yes, and 3, 2, 1, Gestries! TKI versus DPC spin. Mr. variation of SDPC spinner. And yeah. So far, looks like I am setting up this with triple and successfully executing it.
Executing.
Yeah.
That one.
And STSD setup and successfully executed as well. Meanwhile, Igam had a few bad misdrops, so Cyanium taking the first point of the set. 2, 1, go. Yeah. PCO versus PCO. Misheld variation versus DT Cannon. Also a Mr. variation of DT Cannon. Both sides misdrop.
Especially Egan kind of very high on his board right now. He's gonna need to get down if he wants a chance to survive.
A little bit to get some cheese
and
back.
Those are awesome. Some holes in his back there.
Egam using that opportunity that Cyanium didn't have anything to send them, so yeah, taking a T-spin double.
But yeah, both players playing over 100 versus again.
Egam is now at the bottom.
Very impressive.
Lower than Cyanium, and now both sides are more or less getting even in terms of board looking. Now the board's looking. So yeah.
Cyanium forced to waste 2 eyepieces there on the left. Unfortunately. But he gets a big spike to compensate. That's gonna
that big spike, that leveled spike is gonna compensate with that line piece, and Sam takes a second point.
Line piece. Line piece.
You're forsaking us all.
What a banger video, honestly.
I forgot. I don't know what was that OG line because yeah, I forgot. Been a while
I
since
still cannot believe they call them line pieces
Sanium
and
wrist drop.
Wiggly. Also, Sanium gets the spin and then unspins it by accident,
Yeah,
which
the
is not
unspin
brilliant.
wrist drop, and Igam takes his first point for this match. Reply indeed. Press F to spare respects for the eye. TKI versus TPC. And Igam's not gonna get a PC, and not gonna get any DPC continuation, unfortunately. Okay, Cyanium going for the STSD. But oh no! That one line of garbage came at the worst time for Cyanium, and so the STSD went to an unfortunate place. But yeah, another STSD, which this time is more successful, but still not a fully STSD. And yeah, Igam has this one hole in his stack right now, which he has to fix it with a T-spin, and yeah, now both sides are very clean in terms of normal color board. In terms of cheese board, Igam barely has any, and Cyanium adds some very nice cheese to actually execute. And yeah, looks like so Cyanium managed to get back down. Now setting up a fractal, which is gonna actually do a lot of damage, but Igam cancels most of it, having to block the garbage well, not being able to move the top is over, so Cyanium takes the third point, topping out Igam on the way. And here we go for the next round. TKI versus SDPC spin. And oh no, Igam misdrops the SDPC spin yet again. Which means Cyanium has some time to breathe and send spikes. Igam had fortunate misdrops so far, and that's not gonna help. Not gonna help him in any shape or form. Alright, Cyanium taking the spin double. And yeah, from here on, Cyanium manages to stack back down and sending a 10 spike, which Igam cancel most of. But yes, so far, looks like both sides are doing pretty decent. Unfortunately, over-ending the TST shape. So yeah. But getting this nice squiggling of the squiggly piece, the green squiggly, and yeah. So far it looks like okay, T-spin triple setup, but it's gonna end up only being a T-spin double because of unfortunately not getting the line piece in time. Cyanium had some very rough misdrops here, but so did Igam. Both sides seem to have misdropped quite a fair bit in this match, and in this round alone too. So yeah. Cyanium manages to upstacks quite a bit, almost overstacking this 9-0 stacking, but thankfully not overstacking it.
I think Cyanium's having to deal with a lot of cheese here as well, which is gonna take him a while to get through probably, but he's going through it very clean, sending a lot of T-spins and Tetrises. Sorry, pardon me. Just burped in the middle of the sentence.
And the 13th spike from Cyanium is gonna finish off Figam for this round. Cyanium takes the 4th point. Match point for Cyanium. Neum. And yeah. PC, no missed PC variation for Cyanium. Because it was a PC, but Cyanium misheld it.
Oh,
So
and
no,
Egan finding the floating piece there.
for Igam is gonna skyrocket him to the top of his board, and
He's
yeah,
covering up his garbage wells, and that might be it.
this means game over for Igam, as Cyanium is gonna take this win and advance onwards to losers semis. And yes, the Mr. Opener is indeed best opener, Mr. Obsession. And yeah, that was quite a nice match. That was a great match. And yeah, next up is the other match in bracket before loser semis, like before winners finals afterward, aka Small Bunny versus Pink Lobster. And yeah, GG's well yet again. I shall go hydrate now real quick, and yeah,
Hydration.
hydration moment. Make sure to hydrate everyone.
Hydration is always good. I call upon everyone watching the stream. Put down your stream right now and go grab a glass of water. Just hydrate. You know, it will save your life. That's that's maybe a bit far. It will give you incredible Tetris powers. Scientifically proven. Drinking water increases your average versus by 200. So you know, all you people looking to be X rank gamers, just drink water in it. It's really that simple. It's really just that simple. So we're gonna get our stats up on screen here, and we have a big TR gap again, minus 1,500. But that hasn't stopped Pink Lobster in the past. Both players seem to have roughly similar PPS. They're both quite slow players. But Small Bunny seems to have the edge in terms of efficiency. So this will definitely be an interesting one to watch. Sorry, they said you're made up of 90% water. No, I'm actually 100% water. I'm just a pure being of water.
You're a boggle toggle made of
Yeah.
5% water. Then.
You ever seen the plop fish emote? Yeah, that's like me IRL, but plop togo. So true.
Oh. Yes. But yeah. Let's ask the two players that we have here in the room if they want to warm up.
Yeah, I just need to do the fucking parsec stuff because I have to start on Andy's computer. Warm ups.
Yes.
Rampus.
Time for some ram ups.
Rampus.
Rampus.
Alright.
Rampus.
Love ready.
Wampus the Rampus.
Alright, we got the warm up going.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how this warm up's gonna go. Oh whoa.
Bro really just added Owo there. That was one of the worst
times to start off the warm up. Okay, getting some.
By the way, if anyone you know is able to see things through the blurred screen, please do tell me who the two people are in Andy's transition. The one that transitions between like all the scenes. I want to know who those two people are. I saw Sticks and I'm like, wow, this is someone who is Sticksman in Tetris who possibly isn't me.
Small Bunny managed to top out Pink Lobster after 35 seconds, 341 milliseconds. So yeah, Small Bunny takes this round, this warm-up round, and yeah, ready?
Right. Uh, okay, let's go. Oh, that is nope. Abort. Slash
And
abort.
yeah, go for
Slash
yes
abort.
moment.
Slash abort. Slash abort.
Oh no.
Oops.
Forgot to change the first to 5.
Oops.
Oh no.
uh,
Abort.
that one.
And
There
now
we go.
that's for real. Go for yes. TAWS 80.
Jeez.
Easy.
Too easy.
980 drops. And yeah. Piscino versus Piscino.
Oh, we see my
Opener of all
absolute
time.
favorite opener of all time, the extended PCO, but they don't get the fractal, which makes me very sad.
But Small Bunny taking some time, taking her sweet time while dropping each piece. But yeah, she's even though she takes a sweet time, she still made it to play very nicely.
Pink Lobster finding some good down stacks here and playing almost 1.8 PPS, which is very fast. Small Bunny, oh, that looks like a DC misdrop. I'm not pretty sure what's going on there.
This cannon misdrop.
Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on in Small Bunny's board, but they've had somewhat of a disconnect. Look like.
And
They
this
can't-
cannon misdrop.
That spin off.
Oh no!
Oh, and that
Bunny
misdrop
misdrops yet
could
again.
be fatal there, and Lob is going to take the first point, which is big thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Bunny's FPS are dying. No, that's sad. All right, TKI versus TKI. Small Bunny. Pink Lobster taking only a T-spin single from that, but yeah, I seem to be doing to cause any changes in the gameplay for Pink Lobster. Alright, Small Bunny so far surviving.
Dangerous for Pink Lobster right now, but he's able to cancel some of that attack. But he's not gonna be able to get down there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Small Bunny takes a point as well, so it's now tied up 1-1.
And so the person in
Oh
chat
no,
so
Piscino missed a
Mish Opener is
variation
the best opener.
versus Piscino.
And
I think it could have been.
we see several misdrops on Pink Lobster's board here, which is
Was there PC
not
solved
brilliant.
there? I
Board.
think there was, but I'm not certain.
her board looking roughly what I would expect a a slice of cheese to look like if it was, you know, rendered into Tetris. Just holes everywhere, you know. But he's able to fix it mostly, which is pretty good. And he's gonna go for some nice TSDs. And that's a donation. Oh, whoa! Oh, he had such a clean STSD. What was that? No, I genuinely thought that was intentional, and he immediately kind of ruined it, which makes me very sad.
Yeah.
Like, that was a very clean donation.
And Small Bunny managed to get back down.
Yeah. Small Bunny, bottom of their board. Pink Lobster,
Okay, 11
great
strike for
combo
Pink
down
Lobster.
stack multiplier.
Small Bunny some cheese. And now sending her some more cheese. And just to cancel almost all of the small cheese moment that she got from Pink
Ooh,
Lobster.
Pink Lobster needs to get down here quite badly. She needs to
But
clear some of his
getting
lines.
the
It's a good,
Tetris really helped
good
Pink
doll
Lobster here there.
for that down stack there. I didn't actually see that solve myself, so It's a good spot.
Mhm.
It's allowed him to live another day. Can't really call. What do you call them in Tetrio? Live another
Oh,
attack.
11
I don't
spike
know.
from Small
Oh, but
Bunny.
that
The hesitation has killed Pink Lobster, and
big
Small Bunny
spike.
takes the
Yeah.
lead 2-1. And yeah, TKI versus TKI up next. Small Bunny breaking her back-to-back, which you could have kept, but still breaking it, which is fine. But then again, it's all about it's caveat. But still, she managed to pay it off by taking a 17 spike and topping out Pink Lobster. What a very fatal misdrop there. So it's 3-1 for Small Bunny. TKI versus TKI misdrop variation from Pink Lobster. Continuing to LST from Small Bunny.
Alright, we see a pretty clean down stack from Pink Lobster, and it's a 19
Ooh,
spike.
19 spike down stack, and that's gonna top out Small Bunny.
204 versus for that round.
The second point. That's quite intense, this match. Not gonna lie.
Right, we have
Alright.
TKI v TKI.
Yeah.
Castle top
The
one
double
side,
TKI.
nail TKI on the other. And Small Bunny choosing not to continue the T-spins. Pink Lobster doing the same. But he gets a nice TSS Tetris. That's going to be a Ooh, that TST! That's some juicy gameplay there.
Extra easy back-to-back. Which he then breaks, unfortunately. But still, I think it was maybe for safety or something, or maybe because of lack of back-to-back material.
It looks like Small Bunny's at the bottom of the board. Pink's going to try and get down here. So, an absolutely stunning floating T-spin from Small Bunny there.
Alright, so yeah, so far it looks like
we had some bad misdrops there on Pink Lobster's side. He looks like he's cleaned them up for the most part now.
clean the misdrops up, well, mostly effortlessly, but yeah.
A nice
Now
prophecy
maybe
T-spin there as well.
Okay, Small Bunny. Okay. And try not to break your try not to break your combos. And try not to break your back-to-back chain challenge impossible.
100% fail.
And yeah.
It looks
like so far Pink Lobster.
Both players are near the tops of their board.
Both sides are very high up.
Some big spikes from Pink Lobster there.
Yeah.
Is Small Bunny gonna be able to get down in time? You're gonna have to transition pretty quickly
by
here.
little. And she had the perfect stack to get some nice down stacks, some small down stack spikes. And yeah, so far he's doing pretty great here.
Small Bunny be able to get down here. Pink Lobster sending some big spikes and then immediately misdropping, which is quite sad.
Yeah.
It looks like the tables have turned here, but that's a very nice, TST setup that became a TSS.
And we're approaching the 3-minute mark when the garbage margin time increases.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing a lot of big spikes here potentially.
Yeah.
Especially with plays like that with that T-spin.
And Small Bunny managed to cancel most of the small harassment that Pink Lobster has sent, but and so does Pink Lobster cancelers. And yeah, so far it looks like both sides are doing pretty nice.
You can really see the sped up a lot here. Now that we're in margin time, that's another T-spin triple setup. Which is only going to give him a TSS, unfortunately.
Yeah. But it started to build up a back-to-back chain. Unfortunately, having
not
a few very bad misdrops, which are gonna top him out. So Small Bunny takes a 4th point. Match point for Small
we have a
Bunny.
match point in this match. But a very close game still. It could still go to either player. We could be about to see the comeback of the century.
And both sides get it the first
Both sides
PC.
getting the PCO with no pass through. But neither side finding the second PC, it seems like.
Yeah.
Small Bunny maybe looking for a third PC though.
Not gonna find one, unfortunately.
Find it. And chooses go for a T-spin instead.
Okay, Small Bunny starting up back to back, but then breaking right afterwards. And yeah, that's why I try to keep a back-to-back chain going.
As long as you don't say they're keeping a back-to-back chain, they won't break it. The second you say they're keeping a chain, just instantly it's gone, vaporized, just Thanos snap from existence.
Oh no,
it's
that's
gone.
what. Oh no, Cobb's curse comes when you don't want it to come.
Oh man, Pink Lobster with a good combo down stack there. He's gonna need to transition quickly though, because looks like Small Bunny's gonna send a lot of lines here.
Oh, ooh, that Mr. from Pink Lobster. That's gonna be major this time around.
He doesn't get that L piece of time.
Punish that by topping out Pink Lobster and taking this win 5-2. GG well played to both sides, and Small Bunny is gonna be advancing on to losers semis. But first things first, we have our number 1 and number 2 seed match in the winners finals between Cephalon and Plaid Paint.
Right. Winners finals. We have reached that point.
Okay, I have pinned them both. And next up, we have a classic between two veterans, but in the losers bracket. Cyanium and Small Bunny. But first things first, Cephalon and Plaid Paint.
I'd like to point out we've reached top 4, and we see the dynamic trio.
The dynamic trio
seems to have them in every single pause now. Kind of a staple of the series, seeing Paint, Small Bunny, and Cyanium in the top 3 or top 4.
Yeah.
Every time. They're not even seeded that high. Well, they kind of are. They're 2, 5, 3. But yeah, almost like a staple of the series at this point, just seeing those 3 in the top the last few games.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see how the next match is gonna go.
All right.
Which is between the number 1 and 2 seeds in the winners finals. So
exclamation mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think I've seen other people in finals.
Yeah, we're gonna have some warm up.
Wait, do you really? Well, you know what? 100% win rates are always there to be broken, right? You can't increase that win rate, but you can only decrease it, right? So this is the one where Small Bunny finally gets her revenge.
Who knows? We'll have to see the match once it comes. But yeah, first things first, warm up for winners finals.
Right. Is Paint ready?
Paint ready?
Just waiting on Paint to turn up. I have been messaged in Tetrio. Incredible.
Sounded like event opening for some reason.
Right, okay.
And
Still hasn't replied yet.
Paint. Are you ready?
Paint ready? Question mark? Exclamation mark?
Give me
So
some real
true.
stuff.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh no.
Oh man, he might just be
If
getting
it's gonna
water.
be
He might be
Spain versus
hydrating.
Paint in the finals, then it means I'll have to wait both against.
Hold, did I hear the word hydrate? Do I hear hydrate? You all should hydrate.
Yes.
Hydrating is a great idea. You should hydrate.
True. Everyone make sure you hydrate.
Oh, I'm just gonna it pings them if you say their username, right? Played paint. No, that is not how you spell it.
Oh no.
Played paint.
Oh no. Oh no, Paint.
Um,
Oh no, Paint's was frozen. No. Yeah. We're
right,
gonna go
we're going.
worms now.
We're going warms.
The worms up. The worms are up.
The warmings are upping, indeed.
Alright. SDPC versus whatever this cuffed opener from Cephalon is. The scuffed Mistrop opener which stops him out.
Nice. Yeah, quick
Paint
win
takes
for
warm-up
Paint.
match. It's less than 10 seconds. Rip warm up indeed. Ready?
Raid hay.
Ready.
Right,
Ready.
yeah.
Ready. Alright, go for yes and we're gonna start. 3, 2, 1. Tatalis!
So true.
And yeah, SDPC versus. I don't know what Paint was doing there, but Cephalon did most certainly did not get the PC from SDPC. And okay, so far looks like Paint is very high up, but
Paint is very high up. You need to
Still
get
surviving.
down if you want to survive this. It's also kind of
yeah,
Paint,
he
he's
made this
staying
to
very high up.
to go
He's
back
gone
down. Turn the
Yeah,
tables on Cephalon, who's now very high up.
Saffron tries to take a T-spin there. It looks like
Now
he's
both
got-
stars are very high up, but Blood Paint
Yeah.
just seems to be low enough to top out Cephalon, and yeah, Paint takes the
It's a
first point of the
single placement mistake, and Saffron kind of pays the price for it. Very
Alright,
unfortunate.
SDPC misdrop variation from Blood Paint.
Saffron not faring too much better himself with his own misdrops. So it looks like he's gonna go unpunished. And Paint getting a very nice combo with Tetris. Chat is showing.
What?
Is that a bad thing? How do I not show the chat? How do I hide chat?
And yes, so okay, Blood Paint
Is there a
is
setting for this?
somewhat at the middle of his board right now.
I have no idea. I don't do this very often, skull emoji.
Skull emoji.
Small one, you know how to hide chat? Is it that one? No, that's the wrong button. How do you, is it like a setting?
Okay, Cephalon seems to be high up right now as Blood Paint is still alive.
That's which game
Doing
setting?
well on his
I don't think
board.
there must be a way, but I have no idea how.
Sacrificing T-spin for a Tetris. But then
And
getting
yeah,
some pass
Paint's
through.
looking very high.
But having to break it right here due to way too much garbage on his board.
A nice T-spin Tetris anyway to
Nice
kind of
and
top
cancellation.
it off. Both players very low on their boards right now.
Yeah.
They need to
Both
somehow
sides
kind
are
of
doing very
generate some
nicely on the
damage
board.
somehow.
ISS playing. This is truly the most
Ooh, that's a big
ISS
spike
match
from
was
Cephalon.
so far. from what I
Paint just
can-
kind of absorbs it though into his
Yeah.
weird paint bucket body. I don't know.
Oh no.
Whatever paint looks like. I
Paint
don't
having
know.
some issue with the pieces right now, and Cephalon takes his own first point, so it's tied up 1-1.
Guys, hear me out. What if play paint is canonically a paint bucket?
Oh god. Then it will be very tough to play Tetris
Cannon?
like that. If that
Cannon?
paint will be a paint bucket. Oh no.
This is the TAWS
That
law
paint
that everyone was looking for. You know?
misdrops, so it gives time for Cephalon to get back down from this tricky situation that he was in.
Someone make a meme real quick that's just like nobody, literally nobody. Pogo TAWS law.
11 spike from Plaid Paint is gonna top out Cephalon, so Plaid Paint takes the second point. Alright. We see no misdrop variation from Paint and a center roll DT Cannon into C4 into C-spin instead. So basically this C-spin. By this time it's all this disconnect.
Cephalon timing their attacks well, but very high up, very scary.
Yeah, nice timing from Cephalon surviving that attack.
Oh, but that's
small forward
looks like that's gonna kill.
That Paint is just gonna be too much for Cephalon, so Paint takes a third point here. Alright. It's TKI. The Plaid Paint variation. No wait, the Plaid Paint continuation. I just said at this point in time we're just inventing stuff, and Steph always drops the tip-piece over there, so Paint takes a fourth point. Alright. Match point for Paint, TKI versus what seems to be a TKI but doesn't look like a TKI to me. But yeah, basically, so far it looks like Plaid Paint has a very nice board, aside from that one
misdrop. Yeah, that's not brilliant. He's getting a nice T-spin and a Tetris tray after for his troubles, and Cephalon overstacking.
That 9 spike and that IP Smith hold from Cephalon are gonna give Plaid Paint the win and the advancement to Grand Finals. That was quite a game. That was quite a game. Ended up winning for Plaid Paint. So yeah, we're gonna see Plaid Paint in the Grand Finals soon. So yeah. That's quite a game. And we got ourselves a special guest. Sus. Joining the room. And yeah. Next up is saying Num. And my number one fan, Small Bunny. Global Togo said it a blob.
Blob.
Why you say the kick right off the bat, Small Bunny? This is giving me deja vu. Yeah. But that's what happens. Deja vu. I've seen it before. Okay, Small Bunny has joined.
Alright. I'm going for the losers bracket gauntlet. Wait, hold on, Pain. Hold on. Why is shooting Sanium's gonna win? What? That's
More
a bit
bops.
presumptuous.
We're gonna see some more bops in the chat.
That's you can't be doing that.
Okay, we're gonna have warm up. Wumble. H
Damn. I don't have supporter on this anonymous account. This is so
H
sad.
H MKO.
H is in the chat. Okay.
Wait, wait a second.
So,
Let me. I saw MKO. Okay, we're gonna have warm up. We're gonna saw MKO. Let me just pull out. Okay. Saying it. You small bunny? Small
alright,
bunny
small buddy
going
going for the MS2, Sadian,
going the MS2 route.
PTO. We get the pass through.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, so far it looks like we've gone
Seems to
mid
work out for
mid
both
game.
players though. They're both able to get down very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's some interesting stackaging from Sadian.
Yeah. Newman
Wow,
was stacking like crazy.
I just invented a new word. Guys, I'm literally changing the meta for Tetris. From now on, it shall be referred to only by stackaging.
Yes.
And anyone who calls it any differently is incorrect.
Oh god. So
Because,
far,
you know,
like
clearly they
Bunny
must
has
do.
a very nice board, very nice cheese and very nice board.
Mm.
Look at his,
Both players
board in the
again
middle
playing
of their
very
board.
well.
5-4, which
Big
made
spike,
which
big
needs to
15
cancel
spike
that,
from
that
Sadian.
entire spike from Cyan.
And
Most of that spike from Cyan.
that number is going up way too fast for me to count. And, you know, I don't know
Oh
about you
no,
guys,
small
but
bunny
like,
missed props.
ooh,
And
that's
then we gotta capitalize
guys,
on that.
rough misshot, but TST setup somehow. Not quite sure where that came from, but that was definitely one of the setups at the time.
Yeah, worked for more, but then a few more problematic stackings, and Cyan was gonna take this warm-up match. And also, since someone said MKO, never mind, not gonna copy pasta it in here. I'm gonna do the copy pasta right now. I'm gonna be the troll who copy pastas. It's how I say MKO.
Right.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna start. We're gonna start a thingy now. I think maybe waiting on small bunny and MK no. Yes. MKO MK no. Shoulder. Welcome back. Sus, 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 sus. Oh god. MK no. Yes, me.
Anyway. Ready? Ready? Read.
Both
Ready?
sides ready.
Ready? Question mark? Exclamation mark?
Sirens well in the background. That pitch
Who did
ringing in
it?
your ears, making it difficult to grab.
Crying, laughing
You don't
emoji.
need space anymore. Wait, my head's sweating. Okay, wait, little small bunny. Just a second. Just say your verse. Your just say your verse Asisu. What the hell is verse Asisu? Guys ready now? I'm Goose. Hi Goose. Me gusta. Hi versus. I'm so. I took. I'm so.
Just waiting for Sandy to ready up.
Okay. Is the Noom ready?
We're going.
And there you go. CK Pro, CK OP, CK MVP happens again, and Bunny Pro, Bunny OP, Bunny MVP. 3, 2, 1, Puyo Puyo battle! Okay, we're already starting the match, so yeah. It is indeed a Puyo battle for real. Sus. But wait, those aren't Puyos. These kids look more like blocks. Wait, that's not fine. What the hell are blocks doing here? I can't remember the entire dialogue from the Puyo Puyo Tetris intro.
I have played Puyo Puyo Tetris once. It did not go well. It took me like 30 tries to beat the first Puyo level. I don't know how to Puyo.
It takes a while to learn how to Puyo.
How does one hypothetically Puyo?
I actually only learned Puyo just because I wanted to stream snipe one boy a lot in Puyo Puyo Tetris and Puyo Puyo Champions. So yeah.
I don't.
Oh, 21
spike
yummy
from
Stadium.
Stadium, and Small
But
Bunny's gonna
for
try and
Small
find a way
Bunny,
to survive.
this blood is cracked. Because she still is alive. So this, for now, this bad scratch for Small Bunny. And yes, so far it looks like Small Bunny is doing good.
And both players playing very clean.
Oh no, Cyan, you misdrops the toe piece.
Look, you call it a misdrop, I call it spike potential. We are not the same.
Okay, the Tetris speed from Small Bunny is gonna
get down.
send some pressure towards the Num. But yeah,
and he makes some PvP spin there. That is not something I would have gone for there.
But yeah, he knows Small Bunny is very slow when she plays, so use that slowness.
Yeah, Small Bunny isn't able to capitalize on Cyan's greed there, and Cyan is able to get down a bit.
Yeah, but Small Bunny manages to also get some good stacking going on right now. And there you go, the piece falling speed margin time has arrived. Now we're getting closer to the 3-minute mark, where the pieces slowly start to actually deal more damage when it comes to spikes and all that stuff.
That's a very nice prophecy from Cyan.
Garbage margin time is closing in. Cyan manages to survive a bit more, but it's still only the first round. It faces another member of the three veterans. Wait, what did you nickname them again? What was their nickname again?
The dynamic trio.
Yeah, the dynamic. But then again, it's facing one of the 3 dynamic trio members, Small Bunny. Well, he is a dynamic trio member, but still, so far it looks. I've reached the 3
pieces. You can see the pieces start to drop very fast. Now we've reached the almost 3.5-minute mark, and big spike from Small Bunny there, and that's gonna be the end.
Spike is gonna top out. Say Num, and Small Bunny takes the first point for the set. The set, not the set. God damn it, sus. Alright.
Just think Small Bunny
Second PC from Cyanum. But Small Bunny manages to survive it, so yeah. No third PC for Cyanum.
Oh, big
And
spike
it's all
from
the
Small Bunny
spikes
though.
from Small Bunny. She's got
Getting
a
almost-
second point, I'd say.
Getting almost one attack per piece. Very efficient gameplay there.
Yeah. Don't kick him, says Small Bunny. And Green Bunny, no. We're not kicking Sus because... Yeah. Why should we kick Sus right now? Okay, except PCO from Small Bunny. Because she got a PC no for the PC. And 12 Spike. Since I am to the top of his board. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get the IPC there for the Tetris, so Small Bunny takes the third point here. No more kicking Sus. He's such a good boy. Says Togo. PCO versus PCO. Both sides getting the first PC,
here.
and the second
They
PC.
both find it. They both
But
get
the
passed
second
through.
PC also comes with her.
But Small Bunny has a very nice down stack there, but doesn't send it
Yeah.
fast enough. If somebody had sent that a lot faster, they could have gotten a really nice combo down stack multiplier, and that probably would have been enough.
But then
to
again,
kill.
that's Small Bunny's playstyle. She just
Steiny gets a big
Ooh,
combo.
and he
spike
managed to
himself.
survive that fish, canceling the finishing
Goes
off
for
with a
the
Tetris.
TST there. That's
That was some
maybe
some
not what I
nice
would have gone
donation-
for there myself.
some nice
but
huge donations.
yeah, definitely an interesting option.
Nice counter spike donations in general.
Small Bunny's very high up on the board with these two IP swells, and they're gonna find it hard to get down with all these T pieces. Not the best piece, not the piece you really wanted in that position.
The L piece was just one piece too late, so Sam is gonna take his first point here. Whatever, me fake, never. DKI.
I would never be fake.
Space, no. Going on to TP. Oh no. But Small Bunny managed to find a way to actually survive that.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt. Shoutouts to Firestorm, the 56 person raid.
Ooh! Welcome everyone from Firestorm stream.
Welcome. Wait, what's the command? Shout out Firestorm 58.
And now Sam takes the second point here. Yeah. Alright. PCO versus whatever Small Bunny is doing, but yeah. No second
that
PC
certainly
from
is one of the
Stanium.
peaceful setups of all time from Cyania.
Oh no, IP pistol from Small Bunny. Stanium ties it up pretty free. If we see a reverse whip, it's gonna be cool.
He was brought back to the match from the brink of defeat. He really just thought Small Bunny was Green Bunny, and then instant buff. And
yeah.
Pass-through's gonna...
The pass really did not help Stanium in this one. So Small Bunny is gonna take a point. Match point for Small Bunny. Is this gonna be the first time Small Bunny is gonna win against Cyanium, or will we see
we have a match point here? See. And
PC variation from Cyanium. Because there was a PC in there, but Cyanium just did not take it.
The real question is, will Cyanium be able to get down back to
Ooh! Nice
big
16 spike from Cyanium.
And that's gonna top
Small Bunny to the top of her board. It's TAWS breaker!
Have let's see, oh, someone's already done it. 1710th TAWS breaker.
Yeah.
And yeah, that Tetris stealing is not Small Bunny's fan today. Certainly not one for the Tetrio stealing fans. Tetrio stealing enjoyers. Ooh, big spikes from Steiny again. Very heavy pressure, and Small Bunny needs to try and get down as quickly as she can.
Nice spike down stack from Small Bunny. So far. The dynamic trio are so far. At the free we see a lot of here in the TAWS, and yeah, when they match up against each other like this, especially losers bracket, and the loser in both brackets, not just in loser bracket. me a dummy in this situation, but yeah. Whenever we see
Ooh,
the
big
dynamic
spike,
periodic,
Small Bunny and Cynium is a
who knows?
big
There was a
misstep
few
on his
bad
board.
misdrops,
That's
and
maybe it.
Small Bunny looking for the tippies.
Ooh, is Cynium gonna be able to get down here?
Top out
Looks like
Cyanium, but
he's saved it a bit. He's still gonna have a tough
Cyanium
time
is back
getting down.
on track now.
He's opened the well and a great escape from Cynium there.
Yeah,
Very nice save.
Fading.
Well, looks to be another misdrop on his board though. But he's able to fix it quite quickly. And Small Bunny just she's getting him up there. They're just not quite able to finish it.
Cyanium is activating the L Green Bunny buff.
Cynium
Oh no.
getting some big spikes now, and
Oh no.
we're starting to see margin time
That's
take effect now as well. Reaching the 2-minute mark. And Small Bunny at the top of her board. We're about to get
but she's getting the first spike, setting Cyanium very high up.
And Cynium right at the top again. Is he gonna be able to survive this one?
And this time, Small Bunny finally gets her a long-awaited win against Cyanium in the TAWS breaker. 5-4, GG will play to both sides. And Small Bunny's got Valson to face up against Cephalon. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting match to watch. Cephalon versus Small Bunny. One of the dynamic trio is always bound to get out of here for this match. So yeah. Next up, it's time for Cephalon versus Small Bunny.
Right, another very interesting matchup. We have Cephalon, who's the #1 seed, 23k.
Yeah.
And Small Bunny, who is #1 in her country. So
With 27k.
definitely gonna be an interesting one to
2.7k.
watch.
Sorry, nobody is 27k just yet. 22.7k.
27k. Yeah, Small Bunny's X-rank Tetrio. Not fake. 100% real.
Yes. Totally not fake.
So yeah, this is definitely be one to watch. One for the books. And depending on the outcome of result, we may or may not see another dynamic two of the dynamic trio meeting up in grand finals, which would be a very, very interesting match. See.
But yeah, let's see
Right.
one.
I need to ping Cephalon because he's not in the room.
Yeah. Being Cephalon.
Alright.
Alright. Is Cephalonina? Yes. He's in the room. Oh no. Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. We're gonna
Wombo.
see. We're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna
Both
have a
players
warm up.
are Wombo, apparently.
Time for a warm up. Alright, let's see how this warm up is gonna go. TKI versus PCO. Cephalon gets first PC. TKI
But that's
continuation.
very good garbage from Small Bunny, and that's gonna send a lot. She can just get that pressure. Oh, she's one O piece away from a PC.
Yeah.
So sad.
But then again, the pieces do not always come in when you want them to.
So sad.
If it was like that,
What are you gonna be able to downstack
Tetris would
this?
have been a never-ending game.
He is, but Cephalon right at the top of his board, and that misdrop is not going to be brilliant for him there. And he's going to have to find a way to downstack this very quickly. But at the moment, this is looking like it's going to be it. Yep.
Yeah. So Robin takes his warm-up match.
Warm up. That's the tiebreaker match, by the way. Classic Togo. TAWS.
Alright.
Wait, I forgot. Hold on. There's a typo in the room name. I must fix. I must
TAWS.
fix typo in the room name. Right.
Just now I did not notice the Swiss drop. This mistype. Typo. Okay, ready. Was I
Right.
ready?
Ready and we're going.
Oh yes. Also, they could have seen the room code, so yeah. Alright, TKI versus TKI. LST continuation versus LST continuation.
To be fair, I mean, I don't think we should be worrying about people seeing the room code when it is quite literally just the name of the tournament. I think most people could probably guess that as the room code without even seeing it.
Wait. Let me do real quick something.
Whoa, bro's gonna change things. Oh, is he gonna change the? Oops, I did that on the wrong one. I should have done that on my own thing. Sorry, stream. I clicked off the match for a second.
I'm not gonna add the room code because I know the oath, but I am gonna change the room code.
Guys, the new room code is CK sucks, spelled CKSUX.
And that is gonna be a big nerf to Small Body because Cephon is gonna take the first point of the set here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what I said. It's pretty obvious. It's not. I mean, I don't really mind people joining the room, right? That's not a big deal, right?
Yeah. I mean, we could, even though we're host, even though as the host, you can always take you can always kick someone from the spectators or to players.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst. If someone like joins and starts being an idiot, then we can always kick them. So.
Yeah. If they do some messed up stuff, then it's a ban.
Or if their name is sus, you sus.
Yes. If the name is sus, then you're sus. Sus.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Those rules to get
we support all sus kind in this server. Wait, that sounds very wrong.
Wait,
we support people with the name sus you sus in this server. We do not discriminate against people named sus you sus. Anyway, Cephalon looked like he was considering a Fin TSD there. Would have been very comedic if they had gone for it. But decides to just kind of go down the safe route of down stacking.
Bunny up stacking a little bit.
It makes me very sad.
Oh no. Small Bunny missed dropping a little bit, but she managed to fix it very good.
Cephalon very high on his board right now, and he has to cover his garbage well a bit, and that miss drop.
Oh no!
That's
has a very deadly miss drop.
That's gonna hurt.
So Small Bunny's got tied back up to 1-1. Toggled Bogo. Oh no.
Toggled
Bogo's joined. On
For
sit
real.
for wide from Cephalon.
I wonder who Toggled Bogo could be. I wonder who they could possibly be. Wow, hold on, 31 spike from Cephalon.
That's the power of wombotizing.
Huge wombo spike.
Yeah. Cephalon,
I did not see that one coming.
Spike. And yeah. And TKIs and shenanigans. Shenanigans. Wait. No, Small Bunny isn't gonna be able to fix that because, that's gonna be. And yeah, Stefan's gonna take with that back-to-back a third point. Okay. Oh no, Stefan has some very bad pieces. Second PC from Small Bunny and Stefan tops out, so Small Bunny takes a second point to reflect on the second PC.
Right, 2-3.
Okay.
And we have TKI versus the Bunny. Looked like it's somewhat of a C-spin opener, but just didn't have the C part of it. Just kind of a spin.
Yeah. All right.
Stefan's able to get down, and I'm being held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
TKI is good. It's a great opener. It's very versatile, right? You use it pretty much at any point.
Opportunities with TKI, like
you get a lot of
you
you can get a lot of T-spins, and it goes really well into LST. So what flat top you
Stefan is very up right now.
No, flat top TKI is like one of the best.
Yeah.
Flat top TKI unironically is the best TKI. Prove me wrong. I just got controversial.
Controversies confirmed. Oh no, but Small Bunny had a few bad misdrops. The type is not gonna help her. So Cephalon takes the 4th point. Match point for Cephalon.
Match point for Cephalon. This is suboptimal for Small Bunny. Yeah, nice T-spin Tetris to start off.
Yeah.
Some more nice garbage.
No! Small Bunny missed PC!
Did they? It looked like they were a piece off. I didn't think it was PC.
No, it was PC. It was an SNT, so.
Oh, yeah, it was. No, you're right. Sad.
It's from Small Bunny.
Almost 2 RNG game clips in a single TAWS game. Unheard of. This game is certainly gonna be one for the Marshmallow TAWS Twitch compilations channel.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to them.
They post a lot of funny stuff. Only today I actually watched a few of their the highlights for this.
We've actually just Small Bunny has just topped out Cephalon there.
Taking the 3rd point.
Still match point, but a lot closer.
Yeah. Still potential for TAWS breaker.
There's always a way to come back in TAWS.
TK no variation.
TAWS is quite literally the embodiment of never let them know your next move. Oh, but Small Bunny very high up. They're going to downstep very quickly here.
Very dirty, but working so well.
And that's going to be it.
Yeah,
5-3.
Stefan is gonna take this match and advance back to Grand Finals to get revenge against Plaid Paint. And that's 2 members of the Dynamic Trio gone from the tournament. It's up to Plaid Paint, the winner's bracket representative of the Dynamic Trio, to get the win. The Dynamic Trio wants another win to the collection.
Alright. It's time for the grand finals.
Cephalon versus Paint.
Cephalon versus Played Paint. And
by the way, someone still needs to update the thingy in the
the challenge hasn't been updated
bracket
for a while,
challenge.
has it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get this. So it was 5-1, 5-4, 5-3.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Challenge has been updated.
Let's go. Now we are in the grand finals.
Grand
Between
finals. Let me
Cephalon and
change
Paint.
stream updates.
The 1 and 2 pieces. The frick you with stick spin. I don't stink spin. Deep woke. I SDPC spin. Yes. SDPC spin best spin. SDP cool spin. SDP cool spin. I bought bad type trio then if apparently there's a trio. Trio. What's up, squad? What? Ups and worms by any chance? Let's see if we're gonna see ups and worms in here. Asking Pain not to bracket reset. Let's see. Pipe. Grand final Cephalon versus a literal paint bucket. Join, pipe. Yes.
All right. Are we gonna get into warm-ups?
Okay, warm ups. Pop. Okay, we're gonna have some ups and worms here, so yeah. Final ups and worms for this TAWS.
Final warm-ups in the grand finals. Wait, is there a grand finals gameplay thing? There isn't. Okay. I'm not going crazy.
Oh god, Cephalon has a few misdrops, so I'm playing against Tetris B-type right now. Fixing up those misdrops,
And
but
they paint stacking very high up. Gonna need to maybe
stacking
try
like
and
crazy right now.
get some of that
go for
stack they built down.
But here comes the break.
And
the forced break that has been put on the back-to-back.
yeah, we got any? While we're here, by the way, while we're in the warm-ups, if anyone has any fun little Fug Final redeems or 1v1 commentator redeems or any kind of funny little redeems, now is probably the best time to do it, because now is before the grand finals, like just before it starts. So if you redeem it now, you can do the redeems straight after grand finals finish.
What about the poll for the grand finals?
Grand finals poll? I can do a grand finals poll.
That's gonna be sad. No grand finals poll. I can't say I'm not gonna be able to actually waste my points on anything. But I'm saving up to get either free-for-all lobby or redeeming someone to be a Thug finalist. Or maybe adding a rule for the Thug finalist. But yeah. Guys, what's up?
Right, prediction has been started.
Alright,
get your channel points then. If Elijah, you're 70 T-Bucks away. You could get enough T-Bucks by winning this prediction. And Paint, just as I say that, loses the Loses
and Cephalon takes the warm-up
warm
match.
up there.
So yeah, it's quite long warm-up match though, but still. I encourage him to join the lobby when you have the lobby call. Because reason, yes, I could purposefully lose into a bracket reset to get channel points.
Oh my god.
My god, Paid! Don't do it! Not after I wagered all my points on you. And yeah, okay. Welcome UA Galaxy. As you can see, we're in the grand finals. And yeah, we're gonna have
Right.
it between Flat Paint and Cephalon. We just had a warm-up match and Cephalon took the win here. So yeah. Both players ready? Alright. It's 12. I literally told.
Right, let's go. We're going. We're going. How do fucking, there we go. Nailed it.
3,
No issues.
1, Tetrio! Alright, SDPC. Misdrop variation.
Impersonating TAWS. No. They're onto me. Cephalon big spike there. Isn't enough to kill, but it's enough to get Paint very high up his board.
But still, while also giving Paint a great board, a great cheese to work with, because lots of combos and downside potential for it. But yeah, Paint is not gonna get it, unfortunately. And yeah, so far it looks like— oh no, Cephalon misdropped. And yeah, Flat Paint punished that by spacking Cephalon and taking the first point of the set. Alright. Second match. Piscino versus Piscino. The unsolved variation and the misdrop variation of Piscino. That time quad. Says assassin check. But yeah, right now it seems both sides playing 7 years Tetris B-type. Oh no. Against Tetris B-type, the worst enemy in an actual match. Especially when it comes to TAWS. Or TWAS. Those weekly amateurs.
Alright, and yeah, Cephalon
Oh
can't
no,
get that down on
Cephalon
it.
misdrops
That's
and
be a
yeah,
second
Paint
point
takes
for
the
Paint.
point. That was the game of misdrops.
And Cephalon is apparently the physical embodiment of the misdrop in Tetrio.
That apparently is the physical representation
he has
of more.
stated he is not willing to comment on such a.
Okay, yes, it's into its DPC again, and Paint gets a third point. Actually, those that it takes BB's Amiritis somehow. Yeah. Yes, that for real, says Togo. But no, it's not.
Guys, who here is a fellow?
Oh no!
Keeper?
Cephalon, the triple
And
tap
also,
misdrop.
guys, that is not brilliant on his board.
The triple tap misdrop by Cephalon.
Oh no! Oh no!
You have been great in the rhythm game,
no.
but not in Tetris.
Ah, that's.
Unless you're starting at the cannon and you have the perfect LST. Yes, quite literally, the perfect LST.
Right, and Paint's going for his SDPC again, and
SPC is
finds
like
PC
3.6
and
FPS.
Nephalon needs to send a line here before he gets sent to the Shadow Realm by the DPC.
He's not gonna get sent to the children because Plaid Paint is gonna get a
One
DPC.
paint misdrops quite badly, and that's gonna be
Yeah.
deadly there.
Yeah, the Swiss drops were very bad. Dodge and yes, there's just B-type for Plaid Paint to handle, so Cephalon takes the point. Alright, TKI versus TKI. Two different variations.
Kind of a weird
TKI.
TKI.
When 21 spike for Paint. Now it looks like Cephalon is gonna be stalling a little. If Cephalon was stalling too much,
That's yeah, Cephalon can't get down there.
to get out of this one. But Pain takes the 5th point because Cephalon has stalled for way too long. Alright. SDPC. Next up DPC, and yeah, not gonna be DPC due to that one. Annoying old yet
No
again.
PC for Pain, but he's gonna go for DPC anyway for the T-Spin Tetris.
Yeah, but still. Okay, Cephalon manages to cancel that somehow. That's nice.
Oh, we have a
nice.
Fog finalist. I
Oh
only just
god,
noticed that.
backpack from Plaid Paint actually
And
worked
I
very
think,
well.
yeah, that's unfortunate for Cephalon, but he just can't quite get down
Match.
properly there.
TAWS
Unfortunately.
point for Plaid Paint actually. SDPC.
And oh,
Not gonna be the first
he missed
though.
PC. Playmate missed PC.
No, sad.
He missed the solution of the funny J scam.
Oh, sad.
It's
Funny
a
J
safe C solution, so it's one that I've kind of learned because it's a good solution for safe C. It comes up quite a lot. But it's paying me up to get down here because he's very high up right now.
But he managed to get down a little bit.
Managed
so,
to
he's
get down
surviving.
to almost as clean. Is he gonna try and get a T-spin here first? He is. Meanwhile, Cephalon that missed drop. That's not what we want to be doing this high on the board. This is the danger zone really with SS games, right? You want to be like maybe like halfway is the optimum place because it's the place where you have like enough garbage to send lines, but you're not like imminently about to die. You know. You really don't want to be at that point on the board where you're just like seconds away from death. We see another win for Cephalon, and it's 6-2. We might be about to see a semi-reverse sweep.
Pain though, so anything can still
Very
happen.
possibly. Only 5 points away, and when you think about it, 5 points is like not that much. Especially with that misdrop Pain. Misdrops the PC, and that's gonna take a lot to fix, especially with that eye placement. And that is gonna be a 3rd point for Cephalon.
Yeah.
A very quick one.
Yeah. If Cephalon manages to make that comeback,
music changes. Yeah, when the music's not working out, you just gotta switch it out, right? You gotta get that rotation going.
That's how it goes. That's how.
And you know how like when you have certain music that works really well, it only works really well for a small amount of time, and eventually you have to rotate it, otherwise it loses its effect.
Yeah.
Right? Like.
I know that very well because I usually play it with lots of TAWS music. And I loop one track. It's great for some time until it's not. And then I
until it suddenly is not fine.
But
and that's game.
That's game for Plaid Paint. And he's gonna win this TAWS 80. And the Dynamic Trio are gonna get another win. GG will play to both sides. Are we gonna see any Thug finals by any chance from any redemptions?
We are indeed. Let me get the thing going. Hold on.
Wait.
Give me
it's
one.
Elijah. Elijah is the Thug finalist. So yeah. That's gonna be cool. Interesting to see. Because Elijah exists and Elijah is great at mech.
Fog finals. Why does it say top 8? Why is it... No. Hold on. Let me just hold on. Just give me 1 second.
Elijah
This one.
existed, now he's gonna exist. Soon he will exist.
This one. Oh no, it's an image. It's not a text thing. That's
Wait,
annoying.
can there be two fag
Um
finalists?
just imagine it
Unfortunately,
says
no.
Fog Finals. It's
Wait.
just
Wait.
pretend like it's Fog Finals.
You still need to distribute the points between everyone for the
Oh yeah,
thingy.
I need to announce the
And
results
Paint
of
was the
the
winner, by the way. So yeah.
let's see, predictions, choose outcome. Paints did indeed win. Yes, sorry, Elijah, I will send you the route. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Starting at the end with Elijah
And Steph.
existed. Really quickly,
was-
before we start this, we're going to do the spinner for the supporter raffle.
Unfortunately, there's only one slot for
I
fags.
have the list. I have the
Okay,
list
so we
here, so I'm
started
gonna
with
put it
we
into
started
the
with the
spinner.
waffles.
Now I need to work out how to do this. Andy, you around still? You able to? That is a yes. Okay. Yes. Wheel of names. How do we get the wheel
Willow
going?
names. Willow
We
names.
need we need the
If
wheel.
Cyanium actually wins this one as well, then yeah, that's gonna be interesting because how many of us did Cyanium win from raffles in TAWS?
Oh wait, no. We want the wheel. The thing for choosing the supporter raffle.
Yeah.
We need to get that up. Yeah. I don't know how to get it up on OBS. I think it was there. It was Wheel of Names was there, I think. There it is. Right, I've got the list here.
Right.
Let me put that
Time
in.
to
Wait,
check for
actually,
the
no,
Wheel
I
of
don't have
Names.
it here. It's gonna be someone who have copied properly. Yeah, I'll let you sort that out.
Cephon, baby, paint.
There we go. Let me, if you want, I can grab the names
Bunny,
real quick.
Kate,
It's gonna
Kate,
be
Neum, Pink,
here.
Egum, Spherical, Crystal, Sums,
You.
Throw, Shige. It's that guy. Yes.
Right, let's get these names in. Boop. There we go. Here's the wheel.
The
Wow,
wheel is up.
it's so wheelie and awesome, and it's a
It's
wheel.
really awesome.
No
Yes.
way. Wait, I haven't
indeed.
actually put it on OBS. Hold on, let me. Wow, magic transition. Whoa, what? Wow, incredible. Wheel. It's really good.
Yeah.
Haha. You can laugh now. By the way, that's you can. Haha. Okay, spin. Wee.
Yeah.
We need to get some
Wheelie.
cool music here going. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
The winner is
Leah! Woo!
Egum.
Congrats, you have won a month of supporter. Way.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to Folk Finals. Hold on, let me transition back to this. There we go. Wow, cool transition. No way.
Really.
Right. Okay. Shall I get a raid hay check?
But first things first,
Read
Elijah
Haye.
versus Paint in the
Haye.
Fag finals of all time. Oh no.
Ready. They are indeed ready.
Let's
And
go.
we shall transition
Go
into
for
a
yes.
very cool Fog Finals match between Elijah Exists
3,
and Blade Paint.
2, 1. Go for yes. Alright. SDPC Mistral variation from Elijah and SDPC TST variation from Paint. And yeah, Paint takes the first point. Alright. Elijah starts off with some fancy schmancy T-spin setups. T-spin into STSD, aka Trinity.
Right, okay, we've got a
Yes, time to
nice
get up back to back.
decent setup, and Elijah's
15
got a
spike,
big
topping
spike
out,
there.
paint, taking the
110
first point as
APM.
well, stand up 1-1.
Holy
Opening
hell.
Trinity.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Turbo swing. Okay. SDPC spin
And
versus
SDPC spin versus
SDPC.
SDPC, and it looks like he's gonna get the PC. Which is pretty impressive against SDPC spin, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find the PC there. What is Elijah trying to do? It's like he was trying to spin the eyepiece into there and it just wasn't working.
Yeah. I spin. I spin.
So true. Ice spin is the go.
Panicking a little.
Well, oh. Playpain's very high on his board. Kind of needs to get down here. But he's wasting his eye to try and clear up the garbage line. It wasn't working.
And Elijah takes second point. Unfortunately, lag really messed up Playpain's game plan here. Okay. MKO. And yeah, Paint so far seems to be doing good, having a nice well. And yeah, having a nice way to actually... And also getting a free wide out of it. And yeah, now Pain manages to get back down a little bit. And yeah, a Tetris triple. Oh god, a Tritris. Okay, and Elijah tops out after I said Tritris. So, Plaid Paint tying up 2-2. Finally, a 2-2. Yeah, I did say NDA a lot. You could say this. Someone became my comms catchphrase. And yeah, back to the game. Nice 180 spin from Plaid Paint, but it won't do much, so Elijah is gonna take a third point. Turn rotor. Okay. Cool. Okay. Both sides seem to have a few interesting placements. Wait. Is Elijah trying to mech? Never mind.
I don't think he was, no. I think he's
No.
being weird.
Unfortunately, wait. Yeah, I saw it was not a mecha, but yeah. Elijah do.
He's just being a general menace to society.
Yeah.
Like normal.
And yikes.
That is
Paint us up at the bistro for the
veritable
TSP
skull
Tetris,
emoji
so
from
Elijah got to take a fourth point. Match point for the Thug finalist. Alright, I get to play Roblox after this. And
Ooh,
second
Paint
PC.
finds the
Tetris
second
PC.
PC there.
Yeah.
Not
gonna be
dropping
an APC though.
Ooh, that's a big spike from Elijah, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah. The GG well played. Elijah's gonna win this. The Thug finalist has won 5-2. But then that was a great game. Give it back to Outlaster! And yeah. Let's see who can we raid now, cause there are not many.
Yeah. Quickly before we end stream, any more redeems?
Yeah. Let's see.
Any redeems? Redeems from the chat. Also, I'm gonna tick off Elijah's Fog finalist redeem. Quick, speak now, forever hold your peace.
You can stop saying that, yeah. What can I do, sus? It's kind of became my catchphrase when it comes to this
Yeah, it's
stuff.
his catchphrase. You can't. That's like telling me to stop. That's like telling me to stop saying like. So true.
Yes. Yes, it's like
just,
that.
You just do it. Can't stop
Someone
us.
became my catchphrase. It's like telling small body to stop saying CK Pro, CK PC, CK MVP. So yeah.
So congrats on your marriage. What marriage?
What marriage?
I'm not married to anything but my maths.
But yeah. Basically it's like my catchphrase now. And yeah. I always say
I'm
that whenever
confused.
whenever I'm out of words. And yeah,
Am I
I'm out
getting
of
married?
words again.
What? Oh, yeah, for a whole yeah. No, that's that okay, I get it now.
Google
That's yeah.
Pogo.
So any raids? Any raiders in the chat? What are we raiding?
We have
What are
map. We have that city. We can raid
what are we
CTM, but
raiding?
we can also raid promo.
Is Elijah gonna stream? I know he's going back to Roblox, but is he gonna
Is he gonna stream
stream? Is
some
the question.
Poplox? Poplox. And yeah, let me see what the hell he's streaming.
I don't think he is streaming. This is so
wait.
sad.
Our
This is so sad.
our
Wait,
connection
promo streaming.
streams.
Wait.
Our
Promo. We found it. We got it. It's all good. Slash raid pro. How many O's are there? 7.
So what are we
I think
raiding?
that's it. Is that the command? I don't know what the command is. Slash. Where's the? Is it start raid? How do you do a raid? What's the command? I don't know what the raid command is.
Slash raid and the name of whoever you wanna raid.
I did do slash raid. Slash raid.
What's the command?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did slash raid and it didn't work.
Slash raid and put the nickname of the Twitch nickname of someone you wanna raid, basically. Slash
Slash raid.
raid.
It is slash raid. What? Why isn't it working? Slash raid. I'm so confused. Pro. There is 7 O's there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not doing anything. I don't
Oh, no.
understand. Let me do it from here maybe. I'll do it from Andy's Parsec computer. Twitch.tv / moderator.
Here.
Was
More confused token noises indeed, Bunny.
yeah, it's a weeklies. And then slash raid slash nope, I do not want to do that. Oh no.
Hashtag go to sleep, Andy.
Okay, got it. Slash raid pro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lots of
There we go, now it works.
Yeah, you did it.
For God's sake. Why does it only work when I do it for Andy's computer? That's ridiculous.
What's the raid message, Togo? What's the raid message?
Raid message. Oh no, wait, hold on. How do I say a raid message? Moderate.
Raid message is confused Togo noises.
Confused Togo noises. How do I say a raid message? What do I do? Slash raid message. It's the thing. Never mind. It's sorry, ignore me. I'm being dumb.
Yes. Raid message is confused Togo noises.
Confused Togo noises.
Confused Togo noises.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friends, and make sure to
have a good one. Hope you enjoyed.
For promos.
Hope you enjoyed TAWS 80. Is it gonna stand? Wait, sus, that's rude. That's just rude. SMH. SMH my head.
SMH my head.
It's so mean.
X-Rank.
Okay.
Mark 1 exclamation mark 1 exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark moment. Okay, bye.
Bye. And we're at promo.
And it's gone. I think it's done.
Noises.
It's done. Yeah, Andy, sorry, I'll let you control your computer.
I confused Tokonori's raid.
Wow, it's really weird seeing Promo's gameplay after TAWS.
Yes.